This is a single grain of table salt, ordinary, forgettable, and held together by one of the strongest ideas in chemistry. Every grain is a tiny crystal, and every crystal is built by an invisible force pulling billions of particles into place. Let's meet that force, 4 times, each time a little deeper. First, the big idea. Atoms are a nucleus surrounded by electrons in shells. Sodium has just 1 electron in its outer shell. 1 lonely electron it would happily give away. Chlorine is the opposite. Its outer shell needs exactly 1 more electron to be complete, so sodium hands its electron over to chlorine. Now the accounting has changed. Sodium is left positive, chlorine becomes negative, and opposite charges attract. That pull between a positive and a negative ion is the ionic bond. Now, how it really works? Why does sodium give and chlorine take? Because a full outer shell is stable. By trading that 1 electron, sodium ends up like neon, and chlorine like argon, both with complete shells. That's the octet rule. But ions don't pair off into neat little molecules. Each positive attracts many negatives, and each negative many positives, until they stack into a vast repeating grid. A crystal lattice. So, NaCl isn't a molecule. It's the 1-to-1 ratio inside that lattice. That rigid lattice explains everything about salt. It takes enormous heat to break. Salt melts above 800 degrees. It's hard, but strike it and it cleaves. And while solid salt won't conduct electricity, melt it or dissolve it, and the freed ions carry a current. Finally, let's go deeper. Underneath it all is a single equation, Coulomb's law. The force between 2 charges grows with the size of the charges and falls off with the square of the distance between them. Bigger charges, packed closer, pull harder. That's why the strongest ionic solids, small ions, high charges, have the highest lattice energies and melting points. And whether a bond is ionic at all comes down to electronegativity. When one atom pulls on electrons far harder than the other, the electron transfers, and the bond is ionic. From a single grain of salt to Coulomb's law, 1 bond, understood at 4 depths. That's the ionic bond, opposite charges holding the world together.